An introduction to German Expressionism. Expressionism was an avant-garde movement which had begun in painting around 1905, which later taken up in theatre, literature, architecture, and finally in film. The majority of film expressionists came from Germany. Therefore, the term German Expressionism is so popular when describing about this movement in film. In 1919, Robert Wian introduced the Expressionism style in his movie The Cabinet of Dr. Caligari, which became a critical and commercial success, particularly in America and France. In this film, style of so-called express was unclear or vague viewpoint of a man, and we look into world in his vision as the main narrator do. Fritz Lang, an artist and a painter, produced a number of crime dramas before directing his most famous film Metropolis in 1927, which greatly impressed the leaders of growing Nazi movement, even though Lang hated Nazi's philosophy. Unfortunately, the German Expressionism was a short-lived movement from 1919 to 1933 because by 1930 a certain German dictator had enhanced complete control of the German government and dishonored German Expressionism as a shameful art and misleading style of filmmaking in Germany. As a result of harassment, many Expressionist directors left Germany and found place for them in the land of glitz and glamour, so-called Hollywood. With the entry of America into the First World War in 1917, the German army had decided that more strong measures should be taken to meet the universal wave of anti-Germany propaganda spread from the well-equipped American studios. On December 8, 1917, the German High Command formed Universal Film AG, which brought together the famous financiers and industrialists with the largest film companies in Germany. As Lang belongs to Jewish ancestry, the new order from Hitler brought no mercy on Lang, so he left Germany and started a new career in France and later in Hollywood. Lang's relocation was followed by many German film producers, directors, cameramen, technicians, writers, and actors. With the relocate of great German film personalities, the golden age of German cinema came to an end. Later, the films produced in German were too political and not popular among the people. Soon, Goebbels realized that propaganda has to be delivered in the form of entertainment and not to be preached. During the post-World War II, the heart of Germany's film industry fell within the Soviet occupation zone, but the British and American zones were comparatively slow in responding to the German films. By 1960s, the West German film production had declined, and majority of the films during this period were of poor quality with no opportunity to compete with world market, especially the America. Thank you.